Hi everyone. So, been getting a lot of questions about camera assembly and things like that. So, I figured I would make a video for you guys today to show you how I assemble my camera. So here you can see my camera. I'm an Olympus person. I like other versions as well, but I've always been an Olympus. This is a mirrorless camera, which you'll see in a few minutes, and we're going to walk through how I set up when I go diving tomorrow. This has a vacuum seal, and I always like to get the vacuum seal going at least 24 hours in advance if I can, which will make sure that if I have any issues, I'll hopefully see it before I get going. So, starting out, I've got all my batteries with me right here. I'm going to start by undoing my spotlight. And we did here. We're going to open this up. I just actually greased up some of the O-rings over the last couple of weeks, so I'm not going to do that today. But you do want to make sure that your O-rings aren't dried out, because that's kind of the number one reason that I see for things like floods. So for today, I'm just going to run my fingers around the O-ring. I'm looking for any nicks, imperfections, something doesn't feel right. Take these. I'm going to replace it with my charged batteries. We're going to close this up. I'm going to go ahead and start this up. You'll see it's green, so I know I'm all good. Close that down. We're going to put this back on. Not that good. Second, we're going to go ahead and open up my strobes. And what I usually do, like I did with the other, as you can see kind of the cap here, I'm going to run my finger around it, give it a little blow. Pull out the batteries. Do this one as well. I'm just looking to see if there's any cuts or any imperfections. The other is you want to look in here. I actually know these are clean because I cleaned them out the other day, but there's some grooves in here. If you get some cheap makeup sponges, I usually go to the dollar store up here, and you can buy a bag of them that'll last me like a year. And I just take that and kind of wipe it around. Now that I have this off and I know it's all good, let me go ahead and open up my batteries that are recharged. And we are gonna put these in. And maybe we will get them in the right way. Now that I have these, I'm going to place my caps back on these. Of course, you want to make sure, and the CNC, and everyone's a little bit different, but the CNC have a little groove. So you just want to make sure you get it in the groove. Which appears to, there we go, turns it, and then you have it locked. You want to make sure it's locked, because if it's not locked or if it's left a little bit open, and you get even a drop of water in there, you're going to end up with some issues. So, same thing on this side. Push that down, make sure we got it closed. Then I go ahead and turn these on. This one doesn't appear to be charging. So let's try to figure that out. There we go. And we're gonna go ahead and start working on the camera that's in here, but you'll see this one came on. It'll take it a few seconds. Hopefully this one will start charging. You'll see it kind of flashing and then it'll go solid red. Solid red underneath that you see here means that it's ready to take pictures. So we will go ahead and open our camera. So first thing, obviously make sure that there's no pressure in it. Otherwise the O-ring that's on the outside will become unusable fairly quickly. So I'm gonna open this up. Like I said, I'm gonna run my fingers around just to make sure I'm not feeling anything weird. If you're interested, I'll do another video around greasing the O-ring so you can see how I do that. Once that's there, I'm going to unlock the camera, make sure I pull up the on-off switch so that I can get it out. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. I'm going to pull out the battery. Then I'm going to grab my new battery. And go ahead and put that in. Then we're going to open that up. Go ahead and turn this on. And then make sure that it's 100%. If you can see, I'm a big fan of testing everything before I put it in. I know a lot of people will just set it up and hope it works. When you get in the water, that's kind of always a big issue because it's not like I'm going to open this up on the beach. One of my big rules is I don't open it up until I'm in a dry area. So if I get on a boat or if I get down to the beach and there's some issue, I'm not shooting that day. So we have our bottom back on. We're going to pop this back in. I'm going to go ahead and lock this down. I'm going to go in this drawer. Got my little vacuum pump. We're going to go ahead and turn this on. You'll see I've got a blue light, which is good, which means I don't need to worry about the vacuum pump or changing that. I'm going to go ahead and lock this down, pull off the vacuum seal. We're going to pump it up. See, it's kind of going from yellow to red, and now it's green. I usually pump it up until when I take my hand off of this, you'll see that it's pulling it back down. So don't forget, the vacuum seal is going to tell me if I have any issues in here. So, if there's going to be water or anything in it. So we're going to then go ahead and put this back on. Close that. Then we're going to put this back on. My carry strap. Then I'm going to turn on the camera. I'm going to pull this off, which is the cover. And then just to make sure that everything works, I'm going to shoot a picture. What I'm looking for is my camera focusing? If I hit the back button through here, do I see it moving? So that I know kind of everything's in the right position. And I'm seeing that. I'm going to make sure that I have the flash on. Then I'm going to be looking to make sure that each of these flashes. So I definitely saw that one flash. I'm going to let it recharge. This one doesn't appear to be, there it is. It's a little slow. And that could be the result of a battery that may not have been charged fully. I know these batteries have been sitting here for probably about 2 weeks or so while I've been involved in some other stuff. Once I know that's done, I'm going to go ahead and take another quick picture just to make sure I see this shoot. Green is good, and it'll go ahead and recharge. So now that I have this all set up, I'm going to turn it off. And I'm going to let everything sit here until I go diving tomorrow. Have any questions, please pop it into the comments below. Otherwise, like and subscribe. Thanks.